Guten Tag, my name is DMAD, and welcome to another episode of Backtrack, and in this video, we return once again to Tanganyika Wildlife Park. As is their thing, there were a lot of baby animals, as well as some new habitats and species. So, let's get into it. Also, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of my new series, Backtrack Afterthoughts. I had a lot of fun making it, and I want to keep it up for the foreseeable future. Anyways, now let's get into it. In the past year, the park has welcomed several new species and habitats. For one, they completed a new Saki monkey enclosure. Another new species is their Palawin binturong. I personally love and hate that they feature this subspecies. I love it because not only is it a unique animal, but it is also a subspecies I've never heard of before. However, I hate it because it indicates that there's more than one binturong subspecies that I have yet to see or photograph. Moving on. Canine visitors may notice a new species of lorikeet at their lorikeet landing. After minutes of research, I came to the conclusion it is an olive-headed lorikeet, not to be confused with the olive lorikeet, which the park also has. Furthermore, Tanganyika removed their presentation stage and turned it into an area for Aldabra giant tortoises. Meanwhile, the Aldabra's pen is now home to critically endangered radiated tortoises. Other updates include a second leopard tortoise, bat-eared foxes were moved, new Patagonian maras replacing the chickens, they moved their orange Bengal tiger in with the white one, and their golden pheasant is now living with the kookaburras. Now the most important change, something that has elevated Tanganyika to a whole new level of animal husbandry, a never-before-seen feature that no other zoo has ever conceived. They put in a new fence. Moving on. If you are not already familiar with Tanganyika, they have a reputation for breeding endangered and vulnerable species to keep their genetic stock diverse. One of the first animals we saw that day was a young clouded leopard, who wasn't very active. Perhaps we'll have more luck with the adults, never mind. Another successful breeding program is with their reticulated giraffes. As far as I know, there were 2 new calves, both born last January. What's really significant is that they mark the 3rd generation of giraffes at the park. They share their habitat with 16 others, including mothers Ismene and Penelope, and grandmothers Isis and Peace, respectively. There were also some primates born. A white-handed gibbon and mandrill each joined their parents and older sibling. While I couldn't find anything about the gibbon, the mandrill is named Electra and was born August 3rd, 2022. But this is the first time I'd seen her up and active with the rest of the family. Speaking of mandrills, right next door you see their pygmy hippos. If you visit in the morning, you may get a chance to see the mother, Posey, with Little Lake, born December 14th, 2023. Side note, something I think that's really important that needs to be addressed is that Lake heavily resembles a potato when sleeping. That's all. Also, if you want to see the father, he gets rotated out in the afternoon. park include penguins, over 6 Nigerian dwarf goats, and baby geese. I know that last one isn't technically a part of the park, but there were a lot of them, and they're pretty cute. One more last final additional side note regarding young animals was their Indian rhino, MJ. Although I mentioned him last time we viewed the park, we didn't get a chance to see him. Well, fast forward a year, and he was on his own and even developing a horn. And with that, I think we're done here. As much as I covered today, believe it or not, there were more changes to the park and its animals that I didn't document. So, should you visit the park this summer, which I highly recommend, keep your eyes peeled. But I hope you enjoyed the video and will consider liking and subscribing to the channel, as well as following us on our other social media platforms. And share this video out to anyone who likes baby animals, brand new one-of-a-kind fences, or just zoos and animals in general. I thank you all for watching, and remember, always be prepared, do good daily, and love nature. For your life is a canvas, and you have the brush. Auf Wiedersehen!